Route 11 is a 40-mile, two-lane, uncontrolled access secondary highway in the western Prince Edward Isles in Canada. It's southern... Wait. Oh, it's southern something is at Route 1A in Summerside, and it's northern whatever is at Route 2 in Lady Slipper. Okay, Lady Slipper is a horrible name.
Names out there get fucking crazy.
La Mayordomia is a Canadian short documentary film directed by Martin, whatever the fuck his last name is, released in 2025. Ooh! The film documents a Mexican ritual in which families are entrusted with the care of various figures of Jesus Christ for a year. The film premiered at the 2025 Hot Docs Canadian International Documentary Festival, where it won the Audience Award for Short Films. The film was named to the Toronto International Films Festival annual year-end Canada's Top 10 list for 2025. It was directed by Martin Hella, written by Martin Hella, produced by Martin, whatever the fuck his last name is.
It's a one-man production.
No! The cinematography was Daniel Brandt and Alejandro Coronado. It was edited by Martin. The music was Eduardo Monero. The production company is Circus Zero. Its running time is 23 minutes, and the language is in Spanish.
Fun fact about PEI, you can bike across it in one day. It is so fucking small, and yet they somehow are a province. I don't get it. It's incredible. It's like a tiny island, man.
This is my last one, and then you can do whatever. Professor S.P. Kothari is an Indian-American academic. Yeah, and the Gordon Y. Billard Professor of Accounting and Finance at the MIT Sloan School of Management, and a Pandam Shri awardee. His field of research is strategic and policy issues, securities, regulations, auditing, and corporate governance. Professor Kothari has senior executive experience in government, academia, and industry. He's obviously important. He has a Wikipedia page. Most recently, he served as chief economist and director of the Division of Economic... Thank you. And risk analysis at U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission from 2019 to 2021. Kothari led 160 data and science focused... data scientists focused on U.S. I don't have my glasses, so it's everything is blurry. On U.S. securities
Probably misses his old glasses.
Domestic and international regulation and data analytics.
Analytics, yeah.
I knew what I meant!
Analytics.
I like special random, it's fun.
That's fair. I can respect this.
David Charles Brent?
Also, how is it a province? So, when Canada was being confederated, right? There was only a couple of places in Canada that were all, like, one united front. PEI was one of the last ones to be added into the country. And so they were basically just like a little island that belonged to Britain. And then they went, can we join? And we went, okay. But because they were on their own for so long, they had like a distinctly unique culture separate from Nova Scotians or from like Newfoundlanders. And so they're their own little stupid province that somehow counts. I don't get it. I don't really respect it, to be honest, but one day I do kind of want to go there. I want to go to the Maritimes. I don't have my mom's fascination with the Maritimes. It's just like a relatively safe part of Canada that, like, has a lot of really beautiful locations. And if you go to Newfoundland, has a bunch of people that sound like if the Irish somehow were even more drunk.
You heard it here, folks. Tyler doesn't respect cultural differences.
Not for the Maritimes, no. Your culture is drinking in boats and fish. It's all the same shit at the end of the day, man. The Newfies can never trick me either, because I am not a stupid man, and as a result, I will not drink your weird alcohol and kiss a fish. Yes, this is a thing that Newfies do to you.
What's the weird alcohol made out of?
It's just like Newfie alcohol. It's like whiskey or something like that that they make there. But it's like you gotta like chug a thing of that and then like kiss a big fish.
Mainly because I can't have whiskey, I get fighty.
Why do you kiss the fish? Because they're a fishing community. The Maritimes in Canada is where all the fishing people live. Like, if you think about, like Maine in, like, the areas that are, like, not wealthy, where it's, like, the fucking seaside fishing communities. If you're thinking about, like, places where H.P. Lovecraft would set a fucking book, that's what, you know, Newfoundland and PEI and, you know, Nova Scotia, all those places are like that. Especially Newfoundland. Because Newfoundland has some fucking goofy-ass, you know, dialectics going on. And as a result, like, one of the things that people think, for some reason Americans think Canadians, they think our accent sounds like people from Wisconsin. Every time I see a Canadian portrayed in media in America, and they give them the quote-unquote Canadian accent, they're giving them, like, a Minnesotan accent. And I don't get it. I don't understand why this overlap exists. Even out in the prairies, they don't really sound like the people directly attached to them. It's, like, a slightly different accent for, you know, up here, but still. But if you want, like, the real, true, weird-sounding Canadian accent, you go to the fucking Newfies there. Again, it's like if you got Irish, but then you also had people speaking like how you would imagine a Canadian. So it's like the Irish accent plus people going, "Oh, fuck yeah, bud, going out for a dart, are you?" Great Lord Thunder and Jesus, you know. Fucking was watching Fallout, and they got fucking Lord Thunder and Jesus to be in there, and I was like, no fucking way that somebody wrote that in there, man. Who the fuck even knows that saying? Like, specifically, like, not thundering, and I'm like, God. Like, they had one guy, like, listen to, like, 3 dudes talking Newfie for a minute. They got all the important shit in there. They got hosers. Hosers doesn't come up in Canada as much anymore. It's kind of a cultural thing of, like, the past. Like, yeah, you know, like how in America you used to be able to say you pulled a boner for, like, saying you fucked up. It's kind of like that. You just don't hear hosers anymore. The only time you really hear hoser is, like, you turn on hockey, and they got, like, a 60-year-old guy in the booth. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, that team's just a bunch of fucking hosers, eh? Fairfencer F does the Minnesotan accent with one of the characters that's a Canadian insert, but not actually Canadian. Because not in our world just sounding like it. There's so many layers to that I don't know entirely what you mean.
You smell so good.
It's an analog of a Canadian, but they sound like a northern US. So, like, they did the accent wrong, but also, like, it's the fake accent wrong. Yes, that's so stupid, dude. Just hire one Canadian, like...
You know what everyone should do? Smell the top of Beans' head.
I have.
It smells good, right?
They just smell like a cat, man.
She smells so good.
I had a cat before. They smell like a cat.
My favorite thing is when you kiss her, she licks your hand. Or your nose.
They did lick my nose. They did also sit on my head.
Go get cookies.
Go get cookies. Like, if you want an example of the exaggerated modern Canadian accent for, like, the Ontario area, it unironically is, Letterkenny. Letterkenny's a good example of the really exaggerated, like, it's not a real accent. People do not sound like that, right? But it's like how in New York you had those guys who would be like, I'm walking here. And it's like, yeah, some guys did sound like that, but most people just sound like fucking Justin Wang, you know? Like, most people that develop an accent don't have, like, the really thick, crazy one. But, like, occasionally you run into a guy that is, like, a Shorzy. Also, if somebody tries to tell you the Toronto accent sounds like a bunch of people speaking Jamaican patois, they're lying to you. It doesn't actually sound like that. That's a bunch of kids LARPing. I'm not going to give them shit about it, though. It's just not, like, really how it sounds. It's just that a bunch of kids are LARPing it because they think it's funny. And the Jamaican patois in dialect is real, though. Like, if you're hanging out with a lot of people in Toronto, you might start to develop a little bit of usage of some more Jamaican patois, but, like, that's mostly among the youth. Again, the older generations aren't really doing that, you know? Honestly, though, I would rather the youth steal Jamaican patois than, you know, buy into American cultural zeitgeist, personally. One, because it's funnier. It does sound really goofy. But two, you know, obvious reasons. Ooh. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage, but the problem is we actually have to hit him. There we go. I mean, I'm just waiting to die at this point, to be honest with you. Six boss curses on a floor is wild to see, by the way. There we go. Took a minute. Yeah, we'll buy it. Why not? Okay, so we need to get thorns to level 9. You haven't one here either. Alright. If we get thorns, we'll take it. Just to try and level it up, you know? Really disappointed that there's only chests down here. Oh well. Yep, projectiles. Immediately what we wanted. We need to become Mo Sislak. Able to shoot 3 shots out of a 2-shot gun. Welcome back.
I didn't know how many cookies I wanted, so I just brought the whole fucking container with me.
I've talked to
I'm eating
the whole thing.
These cookies till I run out of milk.
Oh man. I've talked about it before, but one of my favorite memories of me being in like 7th grade was fucking Shepard just pulling out from his bag one day 2 full boxes of Oreo cookies that he had brought from home, and he's like, dude, look what I got. I was like, did you take all of the cookies from your family's cupboard? And he's like, yeah. And then like he's like, these are gonna be for lunch, and it was just one of the whole bags of cookies. And I was like, that's crazy, dude. Like, why are you, what the fuck do you mean? And then he was like, watch this, while we were walking down the hall, and he reached into his bag and pulled out the bag of cookies that were not the one that he was planning to eat, and he just threw them into our math teacher's classroom in the middle of the floor, and everybody went fucking crazy for them. Like, way to disrupt a class. Chumming the waters. True. I mean, I can't say I didn't steal that idea. I've talked about it before, how I used to make kids fight for candy.
My favorite food story is I once made curry, spicy curry, and when I lived with Megan, she was like, I'm gonna have some curry later. I'm like, no, you're not. This is really hot. You can't handle it. I'm like, you'll get really sick. And she was like, okay, fine. Well, she snuck in and ate some of my curry anyway, and it was so spicy that she started to projectile vomit. She can't handle spice.
I know they're not the spiciest thing on the planet, right? But I still think about the fact that I ate a whole bag of, like, the Flaming Hot Cheetos in one night. And then, like, the next day I went to the bathroom, and it was just, like, all the chemical heat coming out of my butt. And I was like, that's, like, pretty uncomfortable. And then it just became liquid, and I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough, honestly. I don't know what I expected. Like, it's not like the normal complaints where people are like, yeah, man, I was dying on the toilet. I was like, I was just sitting there comfortably playing video games. Like, yeah, we'll stop eventually.
I mean...
I will watch that later, Misty. Oof, that's rough, buddy. No, it was fine. It was funny. We have to take the Thorns Tome just because of the fact that we need to level up to get Athena. So we're grabbing it for the sake of it. If they don't have a spear, I'm gonna lose my mind. Whomst? Athena? You know, the goddess. I knew this would trigger Rachel.
Well, make sure your time's well spent. Sounds like a plan. Got us a man. Best as our friends. We'll see where it ends. Okay. Maybe one day he'll follow me. I don't know tomorrow.
Anyway.
Can't make me sing Epic. Or not expect me to sing Epic, rather. I'll sing it.
I don't know what happened a couple of months ago. But, like, for some reason, when like, the Epic stuff all finished up, there was just a thing where it was, like, VTubers react to Epic the Musical, and it's just, like, anime women crying. And I'm like, how is this content? Like...
Well, especially because there's nothing to react to other than a song, and we can't actually...
Yeah, it's
and
just...
all you're doing is... Here's the thing. There is an opera director that I like to watch, because he'll actually listen to things, and, like, my favorite thing he... like listens to is Elden Ring. He's like, I'll never play the game, so like, but I want to listen to the music, and he'll be like, oh, this sound, like when he was listening to like the Radon theme from Elden Ring, like the DLC.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, he's like, this sounds like holy, and whatever figure this is seems like big, important, blah blah blah. And then it gets to like the choir part where
oh god, I need to itch my ears, and now it's all going to hell.
Where the twink shows up.
Where
right?
the twink shows up.
And he's like, oh, he's like, this almost sounds like help is coming and arriving. He's like, I'm not sure if it's for us or for who the song is about.
Yeah, I know the guy you're talking about, and it's very funny because like he will review anything. Like
I love watching him do the Elden Ring though, and so.
But yeah, no, like, whenever I saw the thing where it was like, VTubers, like, react to Epic the Musical, and I'm just like, this is a, like, 2-hour video of, like, an anime character bobbing their head, being like, yeah, this song's really good, chat. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like...
Yeah. It's one thing if this random VTuber was like really into Greek mythology, right? And they're like, okay, so this song's about this. Well, actually, depending on the blah blah blah. But it's not. It's just I hate that kind of shit. The only Epic the Music reaction I watched that I was like, this is actually really good, is a dude who was just really into Greek mythology. And was like, oh, this is when this is happening, but depending on the version that you read, this could be interpreted differently. So it's really cool that this guy interpreted it this way.
Geek mythology. I mean, like, not wrong.
I love milk.
Milk is good. You shouldn't drink it, but you do, and I'm not going to tell you not to.
In my cup that I made myself.
I would be too scared to drink out of a cup I made myself because I would, like, 100% be convinced that I didn't seal it right and it's just leaching bacteria into my body.
Yeah, but it's not. I painted it and then they, like, kilned it and made it, like, food safe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just glazed it and then they fucking handled it from there.
Like, you ever see those,
Did I ever show you my cup?
Yeah, you did. Okay. I mean, you can again if you want.
I mean, I think my cup is cute.
But, like, you know, ever see those, like, photos of the cups that are, like leaking out the sides? Not, like, leaking, but, like, they're beating moisture through it because it just is, like, old and not working as it should be anymore. I think about that shit constantly. My brain is paranoid about the weirdest stuff, man.
Like, you're gonna look me in the eye and you're gonna tell me this isn't the cutest cup ever.
Luke was a moisture farmer? True.
Look at it. It fits the aesthetic of my room.
It is a very you mug. It is a very you mug. This is true. I'm a slut for some milk.
I really am.
So here's the thing.
I can easy. You're gonna tell a story about Shepard.
No, I was gonna say this could be a sentence that sounds like Shepard said it or Rachel said it. So the fact that Pasta said it, it's like everybody I know is like, man, I fuck with some milk, man.
Pasta, are you brown? Or are you a white man? In my head, you're a brown man.
I'm guessing the whitest man. I think that we have the demographic of like United States middle school in the middle of like Pennsylvania.
The United States that Trump wants. Most of us are white. But in my head, Pasta's a brown man.
I am a pale man.
Oh. Okay. Are you at least chubby? My brain, you're chubby.
I think Pasta has previously said if they were more skinny in another life, they would have tried the femboy shit, but they were not. I'm chubby, says Misty. What do you have, plaster or charcoal? That is, fucking Space Marines talking to each other. Yeah, Pasta is. There you go.
You have glasses? Are you a brunette?
This is turning into, like, Dan streams, where Dan tries to figure out, like, details about everybody that he talks to.
I can't just go, I yearn to see a photo of you, so I have to make this mental, because obviously me thinking Pasta was a person of color is incorrect.
I think that the funniest picture was, like, seeing a photo of Red and them having, like, red hair and me being like, wait, that was real?
You're happy. Yeah.
Also seeing a picture of Snaps and being like, yeah, that's who I thought that is.
I'm not looking forward to shoveling tomorrow. We got a lot of snow today.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I have to shovel tomorrow. Because then, so my plan is I'm going to set an alarm for 6 o'clock, wake up, go shovel, get rid of the snow, come inside, warm up, take a shower, go to Trader Joe's, do some quick shopping so I have snacks for Super Bowl tonight, or not tonight, but tomorrow. Because, am I going to watch the Super Bowl? Hell no. Am I going to support one of the greatest artists of our time? Absolutely. Both Green Day and Bad Bunny. And then potentially stream on Monday.
Yeah, potentially. Hypothetically.
Oh, beans are so cute. Beans are so cute. I feel so bad that I got a tunnel for Beans that she's too fat to actually run through, but she lays on it and rolls on it. But she still gets enjoyment out of the tube.
Not how it's spelled, but yes, that is correct, Misty.
What?
Misty said bit ready, miscoin, and there was like spelled as B-I-T and C-O-I-N.
B-I-T-T K-O-Y-N-E.
Legally distinct.
Legally, yeah, it's different enough. They're gonna, what if in some mythical alternate reality I get, like, huge, and then I get sued for the name?
I don't think they could, because one, it's legally distinct. Two, it doesn't have anything to do with cryptocurrency, so it can't actually feasibly be used as a means by which to, like, come after you, right? Because it's also, like, pretty generic. 2.5 on that would be, like, I don't think that they would want to lose anonymity. Because the creator of Bitcoin is, like, a not real person. They're all like, oh, it's Satoshi Nakamoto, and it's like, cool. Do we have a picture of him? No. Have you ever seen him? No.
I have to make a name for the crow that is Bitcoin related. Maybe a weird name, maybe a weird way of spelling token.
Token's really good, actually.
So I can just call the crow Token.
Or if you want to be out of date already. It's not a Bitcoin related thing, but like they did just retire pennies in the U.S.
Oh, penny.
But like I do like token. I think token's pretty good.
Like TOKKIN.
I don't think you need to change that. I'm dead. I'm so mad that I'm dead. I'm so fucking mad that I'm dead. You have no idea how mad that I am that I'm dead.
Are you happy that you have room? I moved all the stuff so you can play. Are you having so much fun?
Anyway, we're gonna try that again.
Good job, Beans. Good job.
The crow is adorable. Yeah.
You wanna play?
It's kind of the inverse of normal, because like Rachel has had this character and like reworked them. And as I've said, it's like having like parallel versions across time.
Because Bit started as a D&D character.
Yeah, and they were just an excuse for Rachel to be like small and angry kind of thing.
Because I made a goblin paladin. No, a goblin cleric barbarian.
Yeah. And then we've got another version of them that we've made for other stuff that is like the same concept, but it's like the crow is like an ancient spirit that communes with them, but is still just a crow, basically. So it's like, behold, this ancient spirit, the you know, pseudo deity of these people, and then it's like, what does it want? Coin, shiny,
and
it's like that's it, and it's like, yeah. Like, it's like all your god wants is trash. Yes. And it's like, I like it, the other one now is going to be the inverse, where it's like the fucking crows speaking for like chat. Have technically posted an image of yourself in general. True.
Ooh.
No. Pasta.
Pasta? I want to see.
I think that was like a long time ago.
Oh, I'm not gonna go looking. I'm okay. Okay, Beans is like doing that thing where she holds a thing and then kicks it with her back foot.
Which is
Going
cute.
crazy? You going crazy? You going fucking
No, you
crazy?
just did? Okay. That's a really good picture, actually.
Am I gonna be pissed off?
Yes.
That is the equivalent of like blue balling me. I got so excited. Go crazy! Go crazy! Beans, get it, Bean!
At least get his skin tone is true.
You're the master! You're the master! You're the crazy master! Come here! I feel so bad. So Beans has had a toy since I adopted her. Which has been what? 6 years?
It's been a long time.
5 years?
It's been a long time.
2019. How long ago was that? 5 years. So
2019, 5 years. Sure, that's the math.
Oh, more. Okay. So she's 6 years old. Okay. And I had a toy that I got for her when I adopted her, and it is a trans star. It's like a trans flag star.
I remember this, yeah.
It's her favorite fucking toy. I've had it this long. It is now falling apart. The stuffing, I can't, no matter how many times I like sew it up, the stuffing falls out. The stick is broken, so the stick, which used to be like maybe 2 feet long, is now 4 inches long. So I have to hold it. Or sometimes what I do is I zip tie it to another stick so I can play with her. And it's like, I think I'm gonna have to retire the toy, but like, she's gonna be so sad, and I think we got it pet. Oh.
Oh no, it was Beanstar. Pasta, I think that is a very relatable thing that you have just said.
What?
Not a fan of posting images when I am, in my mind, too fat and need to lose weight before I post images. But that is going very slow, in part because it is now too cold to go outside unless necessary.
Okay.
Very reasonable.
No, I just have to train my brain on what you look like. Someone posted on TikTok the exact toy, but they don't have it anymore. It's PetSmart. It's literally this toy. I'm gonna post it to you, Tyler. It's this exact toy. It's her favorite toy. I forgot it came with a feather.
Yeah, it used to have a feather.
This toy's so old, man. I wonder if I made a video begging PetSmart to send to me.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think PetSmart would do that for most people. Unless you're doing pet-based content a lot of the time. But even more additionally, I feel like PetSmart probably wouldn't just because of the nature of some of our content sometimes.
Please, my cat.
I deserve to die right now. I'd fucking die. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Just imagine I am wearing the helmet at all times. I am not, but that would be a funny bit. I have made a joke before about how, like, a lot of the people that are in and around the bag do not have, like, a visible face or do not have, like, a personage that they show. Like, Tilfin's got his fucking mask on. I have the whole Noid head is not real. The fucking Shepherd has his mask. Fucking Misty is a horse.
I'm so sad that Beans' favorite toy is eventually gonna be dead. And I, being a horrible mother, can't fix it for her.
Oh, hush.
I'm a horrible mother.
Hush!
I deserve to die.
I don't think that's accurate at all.
I don't deserve to be alive anymore, Beans.
Oh no? Kill all the bosses. Got it. You say it was a trans star? Wait till June, maybe they'll bring it back for the gays.
No, I literally check every year and they never bring it back.
If it's that old, I don't think they're gonna be bringing back the thing.
Like, she plays with other toys, but this is her favorite.
I mean, eventually stuff does just die out.
She has this in her orange ball. Listen, my cat's like very like particular, all right?
I mean,
Randy
yeah,
was,
I
like,
get it.
Randy was blown away the fact that she didn't like tuna.
I think it's just because people meme that cats love fish, and it's like, some of them, yeah, but like, not everyone.
He was like, what kind of cat doesn't like tuna? And I'm like, if you gave her the juice, like the tuna, like, juice, she'd be like, yeah. But you drained all the juice out. You drained away all the good stuff.
But that's also, like, normal, too.
Not for Beans.
Not for Bins.
He likes that good stuff.
It's like learning cats shouldn't drink milk. I mean, in fairness, most humans shouldn't drink milk. The dairy industry is propped up, like, super hard. There's more humans that are lactose intolerant than not. It's just because Europeans are largely not lactose intolerant. And even then, a lot of Europeans are. And, like, most Asians are, but, like, not every group. Because, like, for instance, India fucking loves any sort of dairy product. And so does Mongolia. But, like, a lot of other places don't.
Because the dairy product is what a lot of Indian cuisine is made from.
Yeah. But keep in mind, lactose intolerant and lactose intolerance are, like, kind of different. Most people are, like, lactose intolerant in a way where they just don't absorb the nutrients very well. But then you have people like Rachel where it's like, and now I die.
I don't die. My tummy just hurts and I fart a lot.
And now I die. If I could somehow make one, could I somehow get it to you?
I mean, you could, but you don't have to.
Oh, that dickhead baited me.
I'm trying to see if I can find it on, like, eBay or something. But it's 6 fucking years old. I have the replica.
Unironically, like, almost every one of those is probably just in a dumpster or, like, a landfill.
Listen here, my cat is a trans ally.
Your cat does not have the comprehension of transness.
Say that, but it's her favorite toy. And her name like, I am an ally. Beans, are you an ally? Okay. Meow. Yes.
Allie, true. Allie McBeal.
It's Jasper's Wubba all over again.
Yeah?
Jasper had a little toy that we named it Wubba, and it was like this weird little pig. And he didn't understand that every time he like chewed it and then did that thing dogs do where they shake their head violently, he was killing it. Or maybe he did, but like he would then get really sad that stuffing fell out of it and he would cry. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man, you're doing it yourself. So every night I had to restuff his Wubba and sew it up.
I mean, I knew a guy like that when I had to, like, work with the people that had, like, developmental disorders, so... You know. The fact that dogs are, like, toddler age mentality a lot of the time, it's like, it tracks. It's just like, I'm having a lot of fun! Oh no!
Me, anytime I go to a restaurant, I'm having a lot of fun. Oh no! So my body's like, you're allergic to most of these things. Not allergic, because that means I'm gonna like swell up and puff up. I'm intolerant to most of these things you just put into your body. God, if a real zombie apocalypse did happen, so many people would be fucked.
What prompted that?
I don't know. No, I mean, like, all of these people who have, like, intolerances and, like, food restrictions, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, if a zombie apocalypse happens, you're dead.
It would actually be easier for a lot of people because certain things like peanuts would just not be accessible to you anymore.
That's true. But if you, like, are like, I can't have anything with, like, for example, like Gwen's condition.
Yeah, like, there's certain people that are going to suffer way more, but, like, a lot of people, it's just going to be the same problems. There was that one post that was about a bird that had this sign by it that said, "This bird bites men," and it bit a trans guy.
A what?
There was
an ally.
There was a case I've heard about that happening with, like, dog also. Where, like, people are like, this my dog not like men. And then, like, the dog get mad at trans men, and they're just like, oh, ally. And it's like, they don't know they are, but... This creature doesn't get it, but you know what? I respect it.
Why are you crunching so aggressively, bitch?
crunch, 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 crunch.
I mean, you've heard her. She's a loud eater. She's also the messiest eater.
They are very messy as an eater. Like, I had to, like, clean up multiple times when you had left because I'd, like, find more of it.
Well, because I told you she does a thing where she picks out the pieces she wants and then she shakes her head to break it up.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't eat it over the bowl. She eats it, like...
Wherever.
Yeah, it's like she eats it, like, above the bowl. So if she's not happy with the bowl placement, she'll just be like, I'm just gonna eat it over here.
Have a good night, Misty.
Hey, Misty.
Get some sleep.
Plop.
Oh, we've poisoned people. We can get a new guy. We died like a fucking idiot, but I'm gonna pretend that it's because we want to go and see the new guy.
Meant to do that.
Yeah.
You meant to look like a doofus.
Rest up, we got a big day tomorrow, or however the line goes. Yeah, that's the new way to try to summon Shepherd. Buy weapon poison flask. I don't think so. He said he had some good job leads, and then never, like, you know, has mentioned since.
Good job leads aren't jobs.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, Space Noodle? I'm sorry, Slutty Rocket? Oh, we need to kill Scorpion Ussy again. Okay. All right. Let's take you to the fucking desert and see how you do against the Scorpion. Maybe you'll be better here. Maybe you're getting crowded in, you know? Maybe being in your native environment of a gunslinger's paradise will help you.
And spend the most of lives in the Amish paradise.
I love that you go to Amish paradise and not gangster's paradise.
Amish paradise is significantly cooler, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you can name any Weird Al song and I would know the lyrics to it. I fucking love Weird Al as a kid.
I did as well.
What was your favorite Weird Al song? Because mine was Albuquerque.
I do think I am an Amish paradise kind of guy. I also have a respect and love for the Star Wars American Pie one that they did, the fucking Phantom Menace, because like when Phantom Menace was coming out, he was like, well, I've watched all the trailers and promotional videos and everything, so I'm gonna write the song based on that. And George was like, alright, that's fine. But like, it wouldn't give him like an early script or anything because he was afraid of him leaking it. And so he just kind of wrote it based on like vibes, basically, of what he got out of it. And apparently when he did eventually get clearance to go watch like an early press screening of it, he was so close to it based off of what he had found on leaks on Star Wars forums from like 1999 that he was like, I only really needed to change a couple of details. That song was pretty much perfect. And it's like, man, that guy, like, Weird Al goes fucking crazy for it.
The best part is, it's like artists get so excited when Weird Al's like, can I cover one of your songs? They're like, hell yeah, dude.
Only a couple didn't. I forget who all of them were, but there was one that, like, regretted it. I don't remember which artist that it was.
Was the song made more money than theirs?
No, there was one artist that, like, Weird Al had approached, and they were like, hey man, I want to do a parody of your song, and you know, would it be cool if we did this and blah blah blah? Because I always like to ask for permission. Like, the thing is, Weird Al doing that means that he doesn't have to ask for permission. He can do it because it's covered under, like, parody copyright laws.
Okay.
Right?
So, Prince, Paul McCartney, Eminem. Oh, wait. No. These are people who did. I want people who didn't.
But it's like, I remember seeing it where they were just like, I regret not letting him because it would have been, like, you know, like a lot of fun kind of thing.
Okay. So, Prince consistently rejected Weird Al. Paul McCartney also refused. Eminem gave permission for the parody of Couch Potato.
Yeah.
Couch Potato to use stuff, but did not allow them to do a video. Led Zeppelin declined permission for a polka melody of one of their songs.
Led Zeppelin's really bad about that, by the way.
Lady Gaga wouldn't allow Weezer to Michael Jackson. Well, if I talk about him, he did refuse permission for a black and white or a white parody, which Weird Al had titled "Snack All Night." Okay, so because I was like, Michael Jackson allowed Weird Al to do a couple.
I think that might be one of the ones that there was like some hesitancy about. Yeah, but like the thing about Michael Jackson is, like, I don't think he really cared about people doing parodies and stuff like that. I think he just wanted to be included.
Yeah.
Do you know that he was on the Simpsons? There's an episode where a big, like, huge white guy that's got, like, a shaved head is in, like, a mental hospital. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm actually Michael Jackson. And, like, Homer meets him and, like, becomes friends with him. And he comes back and is like, look, it's Michael Jackson. And Bart's like, that's not Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's a black guy, and shows, like, the album and everything. And the whole time it was like Michael Jackson voicing the guy. But the crazy part is he couldn't sing in the show, even though he had singing roles and stuff, because of licensing issues with his fucking publisher. So they had to get a sing-alike for him, but he did voice the role.
That's pretty good.
It's very weird. It's one of the strangest things. Okay, we're kind of
coming out with a Michael Jackson movie.
Good lord, that's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, it depends. It's either gonna be really good or really bad, and it all depends on who is producing it.
Who is playing, who is singing.
Yeah.
How you're going to make those depictions, considering the transition through his life. Because that does mean you are going to have to whiteface a black person.
Or blackface a white person.
Yeah.
Both of which are bad.
Both of these do create a like an awkward moment of like, Do both, it should cancel out. It would actually be, like, one of the most culturally insensitive things you could do, but simultaneously one of the funniest things that you could do if the Michael Jackson movie was a white man doing blackface, and then when it transitioned, they had a black guy doing whiteface the entire rest of the movie, like the last half of it. It would be, like, Wooly would vibrate and die. Like, what if they can find twins like Poochie and Weather Report, where one's white and one's darker? Dude, Wooly finding out about Weather Report and, like, Poochie back in the day was a classic, also. I do think that is maybe one of the most insane examples of making characters mixed that I have ever seen. That would also really do it. That would be very funny. Arguably, they could just hire the lightest skinned black guy they could find. Like, they could find a logic in there. for the
Hold on.
bit.
The story, King of Pop, Michael Jackson from the show. Okay, yeah, so it's called King of Pop. Docudrama.
If it's a docu-series, it's like a different thing entirely then.
Oh, they literally hit. So the actor, the person they have playing Michael Jackson, his name is Jafar Jackson.
I mean, Jackson's a common name for black people.
He is the second youngest son to the legendary singer.
It's a common name for white
songwriter,
people.
He is the second youngest son to the legendary singer, songwriter, and producer Jermaine Jackson, the nephew to the king of pop Michael Jackson.
Okay, so it's a family endeavor. That is mixed then, given the history of that family.
I mean, he is a... Oh, he looks almost strikingly like Michael.
Like before the shit or after the shit?
Before. Here, I'm gonna send you a picture.
Excuse me.
Actually, I don't like taking photos. I don't like saving shit from this website, so I'm just gonna send you a screenshot. Look.
That is a family resemblance, honestly.
It's... Hey, hold on. Here's the... What's... It, I don't like how they treated his makeup in the movie, because they literally could have just left his nose... Like, why did they try to make the nose... Okay, hold on. You'll understand what I mean when I send you this photo. Like, why with the nose? Because it was, like, not even before the transition.
It being
It's like
what family is maybe good. Yeah, true enough. Ah! Sorry.
It's like, you honestly should have just left the kid, like, let the kid be, look how he is, because he literally looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, the thing they did with the nose, with the makeup, to make his nose appear significantly smaller is stupid.
Yeah. Because he didn't have, like, the surgeries as bad by that point.
No, he did not.
Weird.
Weird choice.